Nurses and ambulance workers staged yet another strike in parts of England today as the biggest round of NHS walkouts began. This marks the beginning of walkouts by NHS staff in several parts of the country. This is in fact said to be the biggest industrial action in the history of NHS. Earlier, a number of unions suspended strike action in Wales. People are demanding increase in pay to keep pace with double-digit inflation. The UK is currently witnessing one of its worst ever cost of living crises. Meanwhile, the General Secretary of the Royal College of Nurses, Pat Cullen, has urged Prime Minister Rishi Sunak to make a new pay offer and bring this industrial action to an end. Other union chiefs say they had no choice but to go on strike as there had been no meaningful dialogue for a month between the unions and the UK government. Now, according to the government, the pay demands are unaffordable and would further spike inflation. The Health Secretary, Steve Barclay, warned these walkouts would have a major impact on patients.
This isn't what nurses do. Nurses are notoriously bad at standing up for themselves. And I think it's just driven to crunch point, really, straw that broke the camel's back at this point.
Just listen. They're still not listening. They're still saying, you know, the NHS doesn't have the money to pay. Of course the NHS doesn't have the money. That's why we're here. We're here for everyone. The government needs to listen and discuss pay rather than just saying the NHS doesn't have money.
Last week, the UK witnessed the biggest teacher strike in recent times. The action affected 23,000 schools in England and Wales. Now, according to the union chief, the UK government had been unwilling to seriously engage with those who have gone on strike. The strike has had a significant impact on more than 4 million students in the country. Several unions say there is no sign of a breakthrough in pay talks and have pledged more action in the coming weeks. Nurses will go on strike again on Tuesday, while ambulance staff will walk out on Friday. Physiotherapists will be striking on Thursday. According to officials, this will make the week probably the most disruptive in the history of NHS, and it does not end there as more strikes are planned throughout the month of February. For more on this story, our correspondent Alex Izad sent us this report from London.
Hundreds and thousands of striking workers have come here today, joining others against the government, asking for more pay and better working conditions. What's being called a mini general strike. These teachers, university lecturers, bus and train workers, as well as those from the public sector as well, and border force staff. Now, they have been marching all through London and are joined here listening to some of the unions speak today. They're asking for better pay conditions, but the government has consistently said that it won't be offering any pay deals because inflation is too high, and offering pay would mean that it would go even higher. Now, they have been in talks with the unions and the government throughout, but they don't seem to get to any resolution, and that is because the pay issue is continuously on the table. A lot of people who are striking here today didn't think that they would be striking in their lifetimes. They want to be doing the best for our future generation, and that does include putting money in their pockets. This is Alex Izad for WION. World is One.